Assalamu alaikum to all of my students. Hope you all are fine. Today I am going to take the concept of income and relationship between income and demand. Relationship between income and demand. Relation between income and demand. Demand. In case of there are two cases. In case of normal goods, normal goods. Second, in case of inferior goods, inferior goods. In case of normal goods, there is a positive relationship, yes, between income and demand. In case of normal goods, there is a positive relationship between income and demand. And I will give you example in order to understand this. For example, if consumer has income of, for example, 1500 per month, when this increases to, for example, 6000 per month, definitely his demand for buying normal goods will increase. Demand for normal goods will increase as his income increase from 1500 to 6000. That means in case of normal goods, income effect is positive. As when income increases from 1500 to 6000, he demands more and more goods of normal goods. But when income falls, if income falls 500 per month to, for example, 400, what will happen? Definitely you will reduce the buying more and more normal goods. The demand for normal goods will reduce. Then, for simple understanding, in case of normal goods, there is a positive relationship. As their income increases, definitely consumer will try to buy more and more normal goods. Normal goods here means, normal here means higher quality goods. Higher quality goods. Or luxurious goods, we can say. Luxury goods. Superior goods. Means if income increases, definitely he will try to buy superior goods. And when income falls, definitely he will reduce buying normal goods. Means there is a positive relationship between income and demand in case of normal goods, while price is being kept constant. Now I will write down the statement of normal goods in case of normal goods. In case of normal goods, income effect is, I will write, in case of normal goods, income effect is positive. As income increases, demand for normal goods also increase. And if income falls, demand for normal goods also falls. also follows. While I will write while price remains constant. Price remains constant. Now I will draw the diagram in order to explain y 0 x. What will happen to demand curve? Yes, this price, this is quantity demanded, QTD quantity demand. As I write in statement, price remains constant. For example, 10, it will not change. As I write, price remains constant. Price remains constant. Now, I tell you, if income increases, for example, this initial demand curve, initial demand curve. I tell as income increases, consumer try to buy more quantity of a commodity of normal goods. That means there is a forward. When the quantity will increase, definitely demand curve will move forward. Forward shift of demand curve. Forward shift of demand curve. Forward shift of demand curve. Means this shows us, for example, if this was, yes, 150 original, it now changed to, for example, I will write in quantity terms for a better understanding. For example, if he was buying, yes, he was buying at price 10, he was buying 20 units. Now, when his income increase, while keeping price constant, income increase, he will buy now for 100 units as income increase. But when price falls, yes, when income falls, if income falls, demand for normal goods falls. Demand will fall. And when demand will fall, definitely it will shift to backward. Demand curve will shift to, yes, backward. The backward shift of demand curve. Backward shift of, so I will mark here. A forward shift and backward shift. The demand curve will shift to backward, yes. You no need to write. Now, what we understand from this concept, conclusion of this concept, when income increases, consumer will buy more of a commodity of normal goods. Means this shows us increase of quantity of normal goods from 20 to 100. When income falls, he will reduce his quantity in order to buy. For example, he will reduce, yes, his quantity will be reduced. We can definitely mark this. I will not show you this, we can show how this is declining. Following this, it's only for understanding purpose. Means this, he will reduce his quantity demand this much. He will reduce quantity demand when his income falls. Now, in case of inferior goods, 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 case of inferior goods, income effect is negative. Why? As income increases, as income increases, consumer will reduce to buy inferior goods. As he will move or shift, he will shift to normal goods. Normal goods. You will shift to normal goods. But if yes, income falls, income falls, he will reduce, he will, he will discard to buy to buy normal goods. He will start, he will return to he will return to it as he will return to original position. Buying more quantity of buying more quantity of inferior goods. Inferior goods. As I discuss, as I tell you, in case of inferior goods, income factor is negative. Income factor is negative. As I will show with the help of diagram, this is y, this is x, 0, this is x. As I tell you, price will be being kept constant. Price is being kept constant. This is instant demand curve. Instant demand curve. Yes. For example, point. When income increases, he will reduce the quantity of buying inferior goods. He will shift towards normal goods. Meaning this will lead to backward shift. Backward shift of demand curve. Backward shift of demand curve. But when income falls, when income falls, yes, when income falls, he discard to buy normal goods. He will now not buy normal goods as his income falls. He will try to move or towards original position. Means he will try to buy now more quantity of inferior goods. That means demand curve will shift forward. Demand curve will shift forward. Demand curve will shift forward. This will show for understanding purpose. This is when. Now, what is the difference between yes normal goods and inferior goods? We can easily understand from this concept. When in case of normal goods, demand curve income increases. Here, and with the increase in income, demand curve shifts backward. But in case of normal goods, when income increases, demand curve shifts forward. But when income increases in case of normal goods, demand curve shifts backward. But in case of normal goods, inferior goods, when income falls, this demand curve shifts forward. This is the difference between main difference between the normal goods and inferior goods. I think it is enough for today. If you have any doubt related to this concept, you can message me or comment. I will try my level best to clear this concept. Furthermore, I will conclude this lecture here. I will return back very soon. Till that time, you have to wait and watch. Hope for the best. Take care. Thanks. Have a nice day.